what's going on, people? Hope you guys are doing good. Today is all about the Pixel 7 Pro. We're gonna go over several tips and tricks to help you get the most out of the Pixel experience. But before we do that, I do have a quick favor to ask. If you don't mind dropping this video a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below and let me know what is your favorite Pixel 7 Pro feature. These two things will help with the algorithm and ensure this video gets pushed and seen by more people, including fellow Pixel users. Also, if you're interested in picking up a Pixel 7 Pro for yourself, go ahead and check out the description. I'll drop a link down there. There's a lot of savings going on this holiday season, and you could definitely pick up your Pixel 7 Pro for a really good price. Okay, so tip number one is how to turn your Pixel 7 or Pixel 7 Pro into a wireless charging pad. I'm sure most of you are aware that if you go into the quick toggles and turn on battery share, it will allow you to wirelessly charge other devices such as earbuds, phones, and some watches. But did you know if you plug in your Pixel 7 Pro to a power source, such as a wall outlet, it will automatically turn on power share. It stays on for a few seconds, and if a device isn't detected, it will power itself off. This ultimately turns your Pixel 7 Pro into a wireless charger, so when traveling, you don't have to bring a separate charger for your earbuds. Google Assistant is awesome, and it's easily one of the best reasons to use an Android device or a Pixel device in specific. You could do so much with your voice, but did you know that you can skip that "Hey Google" phrase? For instance, you can answer or reject phone calls by simply saying so during an incoming call without the need to trigger the assistant. To set this up, simply do a quick search for Assistant Settings, scroll all the way down until you see Quick Phrases and tap on that. You can see that you can stop or snooze alarms and reject or answer phone calls. Make sure that both of these settings are toggled on if you want to take advantage of this feature. Tip number 3 is to use the Google Assistant AI call features. For instance, if you go into your Dialer app and tap on the 3 little dots in the top right, you can toggle on Direct My Call. This will transcribe phone menu options live so you can read through the menu and tap to select options versus having to wait on the line. If you toggle on faster menu options, it will speed up this process even more by allowing you to answer the prompts before they're available. Going back to the main settings page in the dialer, there is spam and call screen settings, which have been fine-tuned on the Pixel 7 Pro, making the process even better. C-Caller and Spam ID should be turned on, but if you toggle on verified calls, it will also give you a reason for the incoming call, such as if it's a political message or a salesperson. Right below verified calls, you can toggle on automatic screen. This feature allows the Google Assistant to answer calls for you and determine if they are robocalls. And if they happen to be a robocall, they'll be ignored. You can even save the audio from the calls answered by the Google Assistant. This way you can make sure everything is working properly. There's several other things in here for call screening, so make sure to take some time and adjust it to your liking. The last thing I want to show you under the main dialer settings is Hold For Me. I love this feature and wish more phones had it. Hold For Me allows the Google Assistant to remain on the line for you whenever you're placed on hold. It uses AI to determine when the person on the other end of the line comes back on. Once they do, you'll be greeted with a notification to let you know it's time to talk. The At a Glance widget is my favorite widget on Android. It gives me all of the necessary information that I need when I need it right on my home screen. Well, it's been updated on the Pixel 7 Pro, and now when you wake up in the morning, you'll get a detailed weather forecast for the day, which I'm a big fan of. Tip number 5 is about how you receive your voicemails. If you go into your dialer and go under voicemails, depending on your carrier, you'll be given a transcription so you can read the voicemail rather than having to listen to it. For many people, this could be much faster and a good way to weed out nonsense and focus on important messages. To take this a step further, you can actually receive your voicemails by a text thanks to RCS. What you'll need to do is go into the dialer main settings by tapping on the 3 little dots in the top right, scroll down and tap on voicemail greeting, then tap the back arrow in the top left. Now toggle on voicemails by text, and that's it. The Google Pixel voice recorder is incredibly powerful. Not only are the microphones really good on the Pixel 7 series, but the ability to convert audio to text is perfect for creating subtitles and captions. However, the Pixel 7 Pro takes things to the next level by automatically detecting different voices. You can go in and label each voice, making it easy to follow along in a conversation. Unfortunately, at the time of making this video, this feature isn't readily available, but keep your eyes open because it's coming very, very soon. If you're looking to get more or better sleep at night, then you might want to check out Bedtime mode. Not only does it give you a nice little sleep schedule that you can set up for each day of the week, it eliminates distractions by delivering notifications silently, gives you wind down times, and tracks sleep patterns. New on the Pixel 7 Pro is cough and snore detection, giving you a breakdown of just how well you're sleeping at night. This is great considering you don't have to wear anything to bed. It simply just uses the microphone on your Pixel 7 or Pixel 7 Pro. The easiest way to set up bedtime mode is to go into the quick toggles, tap on the little pencil icon, scroll down until you see bedtime mode, and drag it up top to your already visible quick toggles. Once that's done, back out of the editor and touch and hold on bedtime mode. Go through the setup process and make sure you enable cough and snore detection. The one downside to this is that it can detect your partner's snoring or coughing as well as your own, so the numbers could vary from time to time. The Pixel 6 Pro removed the ability to unlock your phone with your face, but the Pixel 7 series brings this feature back, which is great. To set this up, go into your main settings page, tap on security, tap on face and fingerprint unlock, and tap on Face Unlock. Once you add your face, you'll be able to unlock your phone just by looking at it. One thing to remember is that this is not using a dedicated face scanner like the iPhone series, so it won't be as secure as using your fingerprint. It's more of a convenience thing, even if it doesn't work every single time. Next up, let's go over a few camera tips and tricks, beginning with how to remove that nasty magenta cast that you might encounter from time to time. What you'll need to do is tap on your subject when you're ready to take a photo. Then slide the temperature slider slightly to the warmer side. The reason why you do this is because bluer tones will result in more of a magenta cast. But you also don't want to overdo it. After the photo processes, if you notice it's still there or that the photo is too warm, tap on Edit in the photo editor. Go under Adjust, swipe until you see the tint slider and slide it slightly into the negative digits to apply a green tint to balance out the photo. If the photo came out too warm or cold, you can use the warmth slider to apply cooler tones by going into the negative digits or warmer tones by going into the positive digits. After you edited the photo, if you notice the blue tones are messed up, you can go into the blue tone settings and adjust it until the blue tones are natural again. The funny thing about this tip or trick is that some people may not even notice this problem because we all perceive colors differently. But if you happen to see that magenta cast, that's an easy way to get rid of it. The more you do it, the faster you'll get at it. Next up, we have the new and improved night mode. The Pixel series has always had a pretty good night mode that allows for astrophotography. The Pixel 7 Pro builds on this by adding more options to the night mode settings. Now we have 3 different options including off, a middle setting, and a max setting that allows even more light to be captured. The processing on night mode pictures has also been tweaked slightly, and photos come out a little more realistic when using the proper settings. It's not a huge difference than before, but the additional options help fine-tune that experience. People love taking photos on Pixel devices, and for good reason. While the processing may not be everybody's cup of tea, there's no denying that the pictures look really, really good. However, sometimes your crazy-ass kid or pet just doesn't want to sit still and you end up with a really blurry photo. Well, in this case, you can take the photo into the editor, go under Tools, and tap on Unblur. You can adjust the strength, and that's it. It will use AI to sharpen up the photo and remove some of that blur. It works pretty good in my opinion. On the opposite side of that, if you take a great looking photo of someone or yourself and someone else in the shot and wish it was a portrait photo, you can apply portrait effects right inside the editor. Just follow the same steps, except instead of selecting Unblur, select Portrait Blur. You can adjust the amount of blur and the depth, which controls when the blur starts and stops. It's crazy good. If you're a Pixel Watch owner, then you definitely need to try out the camera app on your watch. You can place the Pixel 7 or Pixel 7 Pro on a tripod, get a live view feed of what your camera is seeing, and snap a photo or record a video right from your watch. You can even zoom in using the crown and switch lenses all from your watch as well. Combine this with the timer option and you can take some really great looking selfies or group photos with family and friends. Speaking of the Pixel Watch, did you know that you can set up the cellular version for free? Kinda. If you use Google Fi for your cellular service and have your Pixel 7 Pro set up, you can add on your watch absolutely free. In fact, you can add on several data-only SIMs for free, which will pull from your original data allowance. This is by far the cheapest and easiest way to use your cellular Pixel Watch and Pixel 7 Pro together. I'll drop a link to Project Fi down in the description. It's gonna give you a bill credit for your first month and help save you some money. What if you don't like the Pixel Watch? I mean, it does have some great features and all, but let's be real, it's not for everybody. It is pretty small and it has some pretty thick bezels. Well, if you're a fan of the Galaxy Watch 5 and 5 Pro, like I have here, then you can download the Samsung Wearables app and then connect this watch to your Pixel 7 Pro. It's gonna work perfectly thanks to this watch running Wear OS. In fact, you can even download the Camera One app for free for Wear OS and control the camera from your wrist just like you can on the Pixel Watch using the Galaxy Watch 5 and 5 Pro. Last but not least, I want to quickly talk about two features that I'm super excited for that are coming soon. The first is clear calling, which will basically be HD calling with advanced noise reduction. It should really improve call quality, but will come down to your cellular or Wi-Fi connection, so that's something to keep in mind. The other feature is the all-new Google VPN, which is tied into the Google One experience. This will give you access to Google's free VPN service for added security when on public networks. You'll get access to this for 5 years, I believe, as long as you purchased a Pixel 7 or Pixel 7 Pro. I've used Google's VPN service now for a while, and I have to say it works great, and I love it on Project Fi because it just automatically works. So there you go. That was several tips and tricks for the Pixel 7 and Pixel 7 Pro. This phone is capable of doing a lot more, and there's even more features coming in the near future. So if you don't want to miss anything, make sure to click that bell icon so you can be alerted whenever new content drops. Once again, links to Google Fi and to purchase a Pixel 7 or Pixel 7 Pro for yourself can be found in the description. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you found it useful, please consider dropping it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more videos just like this, and I'll see you beautiful people in the next one.